I just watched it on Sunday. Why you get dirty so fast? Unbelievable. That's one thing about black vehicles that I don't like. They get dirty really. Look at this little bunny. Ah, so little cute bunny. I don't like how they get dirty so fast. Extremely fast. And I remember yesterday was only like drizzling a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like nothing crazy. And it looks like it went through a storm. Oh, I never seen that truck here. But yeah, I don't know why is it so dirty. But whatever. I still don't know how I feel about the Akazo Brave LE7. I believe that's how you call it. You know, it doesn't matter where you put it in the... What is it, a little squirrel? Oh my God, you guys woke up today to die. What's going on? Go back to bed. It's too early for this. But I feel like I don't really like the Akazo. I don't really like the way it says it's like super view. I don't think it's actually super view. It just looks so zoomed into your body. Oh man, don't you hate when you forget to snap your helmet to secure your helmet? I hate when that happens to me. Ooh. Oh, it's getting a little chilly already. Winter is right in the corner. Well, like 3 to 4 months from now, when it starts to get actual real cold. I mean, you never know. You know, sometimes November feels like a late summer. Well, we'll see, because we had a crazy summer. Very hot or cold at the beginning of the summer. It's always something. When I start seeing some leaves falling, then I will start worrying about how the winter's gonna come. Unless you guys watch this, it's like a little show where a groundhog dictates how the winter's gonna be. Which I think that groundhog is either drunk or hallucinated. I don't know how long that groundhog been living for, but he hasn't been predicting the winter very well lately. I used to be in love with the Ford Mustangs. I was very into cars. I even had a Chevrolet Camaro Double S. I got a good feeling that the mic is actually working. I just know it, you know, it's just an instance that I get when things are going right. And can you believe it? That we have monkeypox going around? Oh, if the government is listening to this, what are you guys up to? What is the new trend? You know, the government is like the TikTok. They find a new trend all the time to keep you guys in the loop. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. If anything, I'll watch some Netflix, some Amazon movies and stuff like that, just to entertain myself. But if I'm not being entertained, I'll read something. Or I'll tell my woman, what do you want to do, mommy, today? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And I am so excited. My daughter will be born exactly about 3 weeks from now, by August 29th, but depends on the time and the visits and all that. She come out a little earlier than that, but I am just so excited to have my beautiful little daughter home. Started growing my little family. As far as my riding, how's my riding's gonna be when my daughter's home? Easy. You could keep riding. You know, I don't know why a lot of people give up motorcycle when they have a baby. You can still ride. This will be my transportation from work to work. And unless it's, unless it's raining or something, but if there's ever an emergency, I could just drive straight home, get the car, get my woman. I have a back seat and the bike. I can keep my woman in the passenger seat, and my baby, I'll keep her right here strapped with me. No, I'm just kidding. But hopefully it will never be an emergency. We're gonna still ride, do the things that I like and love. Teach when she's like 4 or 5 years old, get her a nice little dirt bike. She could start learning how to ride a motorcycle, never be afraid of a motorcycle, never be afraid of nothing. In this world, it's good to try new things. You gotta break out your comfort zone. One of my biggest problems was learning English. When I first started speaking English, learning English, that was the hardest thing that I could have ever experienced. Why? Because as you guys know, English is many different words that you use on a regular basis that you could read a book and half of the book you don't even understand it. But you start learning, you pick up little words here and there, and I am actually very happy that I'm actually fluent in English. And actually, I feel like English is starting to become my primary language. Last night before I was going to bed, I had seen an article where a motorcycle right here got into a really bad crash, and actually he died on the scene. And a young little girl, 16-year-old, she passed away as well. My condolences to the family. It was a very sad, I can only imagine I don't even know what happened. But when things happen like that, I have lost so many members in my family who's passed away in motorcycles, but back at home. And it's a tragic event, and to that tragic accident, I couldn't even really sleep, you know what I mean? Because, wow. A 16-year-old little girl, and the gentleman that was riding the motorcycle, I believe he was like 46. But when I saw that article, I'm like, wow, that's the road that I drive every single day. I take that road to get here, to make a left here. But like they say too, they even said in the article, that intersection right there, it is very, very dangerous. Lately, a lot of people turn signal, not stopping at stop signs. You know how many times I've driven through a traffic light and the person didn't even stop in the red light? That's why I always look left and right, even if it's red or green. I always look. It's just, we're living in a world where just, people just don't care anymore. They just don't care. All we could do is just pay attention. That's why I don't listen to music. Like if I do, I listen to music very low. Because when you start listening to music, you become distracted of your surrounding. It's almost like you're blocking his sense. We have like a spidey sense. When you get that gut feeling and you look at your mirror, you see that car is swerving left and right. You just have to understand you gotta pay extra attention to that vehicle. Sometimes I will pull over to the right side of the lane and let them pass. I try not to get in road rage and altercations when I'm on the road, but sometimes you can't help it. But I get back in my mind, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a loser out here, he woke up in the wrong side of the bed and he doesn't care what happens that day. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on at home, but then you need to understand you have a family to go to. That's why you need to be a little bit more mindful on how you pick your battles. Sometimes ignoring is the best battle to fight. I am looking for a building. Where is a building to climb up? Where is a building? Let me see. Or a helicopter. Look at that. I'm starting to feel like I'm a superhero.